Hey y'all, it's me. I'm back again. Trying to finish up the series like I told you guys already. But yeah, I'm ready to get this thing done. So we did Sagittarius yesterday. Let's talk about Capricorns. We finna get on ourselves today. Capricorns and Capricorns. How the Capricorn female and another Capricorn female and how we get down with each other. I like this video. I'm gonna try to finish this video up before I go back to lunch. Go back to work because I'm on lunch right now. But I'm hoping it doesn't go on too long. Because there's different Capricorns and we have to talk about it. We have to talk about how different Capricorns are. There's 3 different types, but I can't break down the 3 different types right now. I'm only going to talk about the January Capricorns and the December Capricorns and how we relate. First, we'll get into the December Capricorns. December Capricorns, they are different to me than January Capricorns. December Capricorns, first I'll talk about the good things. December Capricorns, they're fun. And I think it's because December Capricorns have some of that Sagittarius thing going on with them. So they get that energy from them Sagittarius and they bring it into the Capricorn. And so when you meet some Capricorn girls, and I'm speaking to people who don't, you know what I mean, they don't recognize what kind of Capricorn they're dealing with. See, some of these December Capricorns, like I said, they're more energetic, they're more talkative. They just seem more lively, okay, compared to the January Capricorn. And I give story time. So there's this one December Capricorn. My mom was on the cusp. She was Sagittarius, but she was born on the 21st. So some people would consider her a Capricorn. But there's another December Capricorn I'm referring to, and she is my youngest son's sister. And when I first met her, I felt like, she was cool. I never had a real issue in the beginning with her. But, with these December Capricorns, they kind of aloof. You know what I mean? Like super goofy. And, some people might be like, that's cool and everything. But, Capricorn, one of our traits is being serious. And it gets construed because it's like, damn, yeah, we're serious, but we're fun at the same time. Don't get it twisted. But it's like a time and a place for everything. And with this December Capricorn I'm telling you about, her timing was just always off because she was just always being goofy. And it was like, damn, do you ever be serious? Like, the hell? Like, I noticed that, she liked nice things and she didn't really like, I can't even say that she wouldn't date broke dudes, because every dude she went with or dated, they were broke. They were broke as hell, but they were fine. She always would date fine ass broke dudes. I used to look at the dude and be like, I can see why she like him, because he's fine. But they would be so damn broke. So, like I said in the beginning, when I first met her, we were cool. Like, I had no problem in the beginning with her. But then when me and her brother started getting into it, I seen a different side of the bitch. And I'll say this, like, the day that me and her brother got into it, let me tell you this story. This is a good story. This shit was, it's funny now, but that shit was not funny then. So with her, right, so me and her brother, he was a Sagittarius too, Me and her brother, I was in love with him. You see this tattoo on my chest, Mrs. Welch? That was him. That's how in love I was with this guy. I went and got this guy's name tatted on me. Yep, I sure did. Like a duck, I sure did. Because at the time I didn't think we would ever break up. But I told you girls about the Sagittarius men in my Sagittarius man video, and they have these issues with their parents where they just can't, straighten their family and their parents. So with his sister, she would always come to me and say things like, "Oh, you should leave him because he ain't shit and he ain't right." You know what I mean? She's like, "If you want to leave him, shit, let me know, girl, because I'll help you leave him because he's nothing." So in this particular situation, like I said, me and him got into a bad fight. And I was really young. I think I was 19 or 20 at the time when this happened. I think, I had to be like 19 or 20. And so I had just had my son, and me and him got into a fight because we both went over to his father's house. All of us, the whole family, went to his father's house, got really, really drunk. And when we got back home, remind you, I'm always at home with the baby. And when I say at home, I'm at his mom's house because that's where we end up moving at. And I'm always home with the baby. And I'm always doing stuff with the baby. So this particular night, we get home, and my son, for some reason, back when he was younger, he used to always throw up a lot. Like, he used to go into these little throw up attacks, if you can call it that. And he was having one this night. And I was intoxicated, so I was like, I'm not dealing with that tonight. I'm here every night with him. You can deal with it. And so he's screaming and hollering at me. He's like, come help. What kind of mother are you? You're not helping the child, and he's sick and this and that. I was like, look, you be gone every day. Now you see what I deal with every day. Deal with it. And so we got into a physical fight. We went to fighting like cats and dogs. You hear me? And excuse me. And during the fight, his mom I was like, I'm leaving, I'm done. And his mom was like, yeah, just let her go. Let her leave. Let her go. And of course he wasn't going to let me leave and let me go just like that, because he knew that at the end of the day that I wasn't wrong for what I was saying. So it didn't matter though. I wanted to leave. And so his sister had a car, and I asked her, I said, hey, can you take me to where I need to go? And she's like, yeah, I'll take you. He jumps in the middle. He's like, hell no, you ain't taking her anywhere. If you take her somewhere, I'm going to beat your ass. And so she like, oh my God, I want to help you, but he's threatening me and this and that. So to me, that's some shit that a December Capricorn would do. Because a January Capricorn, in my opinion, me being a Capricorn January 14, I would never do no shit like that. Like, if I don't give a fuck who it is, if it's my brother, my mom, my dad, whoever, if somebody's treating you wrong and you want to leave, I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell them, hey, let that person leave. Matter of fact, I'm going to take them so that way y'all can just cool it out. But she wasn't having it. She was like, after all the shit she talked about her brother, she still decided to not help me. And I even tried to go next door and get the next door neighbor to help, and he threatened the next door neighbor. And so while I'm trying to get my stuff, he comes and he starts throwing my stuff all outside. And there was a lake across the street. He threw some of my stuff in the lake. And at that point, I knew. I was like, I just got to leave. Fuck it. Whatever I got on my back, that's what I'll take, and I'll leave with it. And that's what I did. And so I moved out. And when I moved out, I left a lot of my stuff there. Upon me moving out, a month after I moved out, I moved to Texas. And I noticed that while I'm in Texas, because that's when Facebook and MySpace was out. Maybe MySpace wasn't out anymore, but I know Facebook was. I'm seeing this bitch on social media with my clothes on. I'm like, what the fuck? So not only would you not help me move my shit, but then you go through my shit and wear my shit? Nah, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. And so, long story short, I'm not really too fond of a December Capricorn. because you're being goofy, you just not authentic. You're just not an authentic Capricorn to me. You know, you just do shit that as a Capricorn I wouldn't think you would do. Because I'm a January Capricorn. I done said that a million times in this video, but I would never wear another bitch's clothes. I don't give a fuck if that bitch had Chanel, Gucci, and all kind of shit. I might sell your shit, but I ain't wearing your shit. Come on now. And I have a lot of December Capricorns, you know, on my posts, and they'll say shit like, oh, I don't do that, I don't do that. I know you don't, because you're not a January Capricorn. You're a December Capricorn. So it's a lot of shit that you do that we ain't gonna never relate to, and we ain't gonna have in common. And I've seen other signs comment on some of my videos, and they'll say stuff like, oh, well, that's this type of Virgo, or that's this type of Pisces, or that's this type of... And so now I know that there is a separation between the signs, okay? So it's just, you know, I wish that I could say I was cool with a December Capricorn, but I'm just not really, because you guys say things out of your mouth. You don't watch what you say. Even with the same Capricorn I'm telling you about, after years later, after I moved on, got a whole new boyfriend and everything, I brought my new boyfriend over. December Capricorn leaning all in my car drunk as fuck, telling me how fine my boyfriend is. I'm like, bitch, back the fuck up. Like, it's just shit that I just don't do. December Capricorn's like, what the fuck? Like she was like hella drunk, leaning all in my car, telling my man how fine he is. Like, do y'all really think that's a compliment? No, bitch. That you look thirsty as fuck. And then even when we pulled off, he was like, damn, that's his family? That's your baby daddy family? Like, they be tripping. I'm like, yeah, now you see why I had to get the fuck away from their ass. And granted, I'm not stupid. I know that every December Capricorn is not this way. But the ones I've encountered, even the ones that's on my YouTube, like, y'all in the comments, y'all be saying some goofy ass shit. Like, I don't know, y'all just be on it. Y'all be really on it. So I just let y'all be on it. You feel me? Because I don't know too many December Capricorns that's doing it like that. I just don't. You gotta take a note from your January Capricorns and get your shit together, because y'all just be all over the place. Now, January Capricorns that I've associated with, I know 2 January Capricorns that are actually born on the same day I'm born, on the 14th. And let me tell you something, I don't have no problem with them. I call them twin. We always try to link up for our birthdays. Like, January Capricorns, they just get it. You know what I mean? They be in their world, I be in my world, you know. But when we come together, we shut it down. We shut shit down. Like, you know, we reach for our goals. We go after what we want in life, you know. And this is not to just downgrade the December Capricorn, because like I said, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of December Capricorns out there that's doing it for themselves, but I just haven't met them yet. January Capricorns, though, they be about the men and the women. They are always on point with they shit, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, January Capricorns, I gotta let our secrets out a little bit. I'm not gonna tell all of our secrets, but the biggest secret that a January Capricorn doesn't want you to know about them is that we some freaky little hoes. We freaky little hoes. Like, we are hoes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all be talking shit about all the other signs like they just hoes. But January Capricorns, we hoes. We are hoes. But when we hoeing, it's for certain reasons though. Like, we hoeing for that money. We hoeing for that check, man. You feel me? Like, the check gotta be there. If the check ain't there, we ain't even interested. You feel what I'm saying? That's that opportunist shit that they be talking about with the Capricorn. You feel me? What they say, I use. Yeah, bitch, we use, bitch. You feel me? Like, we want that check. If you ain't got that check, get the fuck out my face. Like, I can't stand when a dude try to approach me and he ain't talking about nothing financial. Like, I don't care if y'all say gold digger or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, bitch. What, I supposed to be a dirt digger, bitch? I'll leave that to y'all. Y'all be the dirt diggers. But I'm gonna get that check. I'm gonna get that check. I'm gonna make sure I'm straight. I'm gonna make sure my kids straight. And whoever don't like it, guess what? Go to, you know where to go. You know where to go. Cause I ain't never gonna stop getting my money cause somebody else feel like they deserve it or some shit. Like, what? Is you crazy, bitch? What the fuck do I look like? And that's when my ghetto side come out. Whenever somebody want to say something like, oh, she's a gold digger, all she think about is money, you damn right. Because the world we live in, you gotta have a check. You gotta have money. Let's just keep it all the way real. There are other things that are more important, of course, like family and shit like that. But that's only if family is treating you good. Okay? If they ain't treating you good and they giving you their ass to kiss and they trying to use you, then what the fuck you gonna be about? That's just the world that's been given to you. So that's the world. That's how you're going to take it. That's how you're going to view it. That's how you're going to look at it. And if you want to sit here and lie and say that's not how you are, then lie to yourself. But you ain't going to lie to me. You ain't going to lie to me. You can lie to yourself and anybody else who want to hear that shit. But I ain't trying to hear that. I am a gold digger. I love money. Not, more than I love spirituality and things of that nature. But I know that you need money to do shit in this world that we live in. We ain't talking about when we get to the other side, but in this world that we live in today, you gotta have money. People don't respect nothing else but money. So I guess that's why Capricorn is, trying to get that check so bad, because they know at the end of the day, they can count on that check. If we can't count on people, we can count on that check. Now, I don't really have any stories about January Capricorns that could be that entertaining, but it is what it is. Unlike the December Capricorns, I guess us January Capricorns, we can be boring sometimes, but it all depends on what you call boring. You feel me? Like, is it boring that matter of fact, I was watching the Parkers yesterday. I love that show. Monique, oh, shout out to that Virgo. I love that Virgo. She is on point with her shit. But it's the episode where she actually meets another dude and the professor is kind of jealous. But anyways, the dude was saying to her, yeah, let's go into the mountains this weekend and we can go hiking and we can go do this, do that. And she was like, whoa, you lost me when you said hiking, baby. She was like, I hurt my leg one time and these legs don't do that no more. And then he changed it and he was like, okay, well, we can go to the cabin and light a fire and read a nice book and shoot, we can do some other things inside if that's what you want to do. And that's my definition of a good time. Like, who the hell, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice to go out and be out in the air and everything, but shit, if you really want to know how these Capricorn girls get down, shit, that's what we like to do. We want to go somewhere, get cozy all up, read some books, discuss the book. Kind of like having your own little personal book club, you know what I mean, type of thing. That's what a Capricorn girl would like to do. Shopping, and spas, just laying up. And I don't give a damn if you call that boring, then it's boring then. But I'd be boring all day because that's the type of shit that I like to do. Period. And if you don't like it, then go find you another girl to date. So I thought this video was gonna be super long, but I guess not. I said my little piece. And I want to apologize to the December Capricorns because at the end of the day, you are a Capricorn, and I ain't trying to make you feel too bad about yourself, but we all know on this channel I like to keep it real, and a lot of times December Capricorns bother me because they just rude. They're very, very rude. They don't watch what they say out of their mouth. But as a January Capricorn, I have been told too that I'm rude and that I say all kind of shit out of my mouth, but I try my best not to, because I find myself in my mind saying things like, don't say that, that's not, no, you know what I mean? Like what your mama used to tell you, if you don't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. I found myself in those situations, so I try not to be such a bitch, you feel me? Because I'm a bitch when I want to be, and if I don't like you, we definitely ain't clicking. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I can walk in a door immediately and be introduced to somebody, and it's like I pick up a vibe, and it's like they vibe ain't 100. So, you know, I just stay away from that person, and they be like, damn, why you kind of being like that? It's like, cause I'm not comfortable, the situation is not good, I don't want to be here. It is what it is. And the only time I find myself having the most fun is, you know, when I'm drinking and I'm surrounded around good vibes. It has to be good vibes, because I don't know if maybe it's because I'm an introvert / extrovert, because I can be outgoing when I want to be, but it's just a time and place for everything. When we're at work, I don't feel like you should be being so extra at work. Like, we're here to do a job, let's do our job. We don't got to be friends, none of that. Let's do our job, go home. You know, now if we friends outside of work, then you'll see a different side of me. But it's just that, you know, Capricorns, we just have different sides to us. You know what I mean? And it all depends on, you know, the atmosphere. It all depends on the atmosphere. But like I said, you know, December Capricorns, I ain't trying to, you know, run you dry and make you feel bad or anything. But you guys got to start watching what you say out of your mouth, especially when you're talking to a Capricorn like me. Because even with that December Capricorn, long story short, I had to block that bitch, because she just was like, even when my son would go visit them while they were in Florida, you know, I have a Snapchat, and on my Snapchat, my kids aren't on my Snapchat for a reason. It's because, you know, I'm a little freaky little whore. I told you that. So I like to, you know, have my little lingerie on sometimes and doing my little dances and this and this and that. And this bitch, this December Capricorn, will be showing my son the videos. And then she'll send me a message. This is when I blocked her, and she gonna send me a message talking about, oh, I just showed your son the video of you on Snapchat, and he was like, oh, you doing the most. Bitch, you blocked. You blocked. Your mama blocked. Everybody blocked now, bitch. Because why are you showing my son videos of me on Snapchat that's supposed to be for people that are 18 and above? You feel me? No, I don't have to stop doing what the fuck I'm doing. You just need to stop showing my son motherfucking videos of what the fuck I'm doing. It even got to a point one time, I know I said I was about to end the video, but it even got to a point one time, like, she was like down in my baby daddy, because in front of my son, she was like, because my baby daddy, he's a Sagittarius, so he went through his little drug phase and alcohol phase, and she was basically calling him a crackhead and all kind of shit in front of my son, to the point she had my son in tears when he was calling me. He's like, Mom, I want to come home because my daddy is this, my daddy is that. And I'm like, who's telling you all this stuff? Oh, auntie. And I'm like, really? Meanwhile, this bitch get drunk every day. You don't do nothing but fuck broke ass niggas that can't even take care of you or your 4 children that you have from different men, granted, and they not even helping you, the ones that you had the baby with. Like, come on, December Caps, y'all just be rolling different. I couldn't do it. Like, she mooches off of all of her family members. She try to move from house to house to house until they get aggravated with her ass, and then she moved to the next house. Like, no. And if December Capricorns aren't like that, then y'all need to tell me what's going on, because that's exactly how you guys come off. You come off as just aloof. Like I said, you're just not, you don't have them all. It's like something is missing there. Man, I know you guys not gonna like that video. I know you guys are not gonna care for this video too much, but I told you I just want to keep it real and tell my truth. And like I said, at the end of the day, no, not all December Capricorns are this way. Not all January Capricorns are what I just said they are. It's everybody's different, but it is what it is. All right, so with that being said, go ahead and like the video, dislike the video, comment below. We got 2 more signs left. I'm gonna try to do Aquarius tomorrow, and then Pisces the next day, and then we up out of this bitch, and then we can move on to some real shit that we really want to talk about, you know. But yeah, that's it. Peace.